Hi guys, it's Jody. Today's video, I wanted to try something newer to me. I wanted to do a swipe. I tried to do something else, kind of a pseudo swipe, blowing it out with my mouth, putting the colors down and blowing it out with my mouth, and it didn't work well. So then I thought, you know what, let's try a traditional swipe. I've never really done one on camera, and I've only done maybe 2 or 3 off camera. I'm very new to doing swipes in general, and also doing swipes with the products used in the blooms technique. So that is what today's video is going to be. I have mixed everything with the Infinity. Some colors I've used from the last couple of videos, and then other colors I've mixed new for today's video. And I am using up some of my cell activator. Yay! So let's go get started having some fun with that. All right, this is an 8x10 canvas. I was trying something and it did not work, so we're gonna try it again. This is 8x10 canvas, and the pillow I am using, I'm gonna be using the Glidden Premium, but in satin. My eggshell is just a little bit bubbly, so I have brought out my satin because it's been sitting around a while. And I know it's not bubbly, and it's just a touch thinner, and so that's absolutely okay. It's still kind of cool in my studio. It's warming up outside, but it's still kind of cool in here, so we'll just go with it. Sometimes I have a space heater in here, but even still, it doesn't get it to where I would like it. And I also don't like the air blowing around if I have paintings drying, all that good stuff. You want to be careful of any drafts if you're resining or you have something drying. Or just put it under a box too, that'll help. Okay, I digress. So I've got a plethora of colors here. Some I've mixed up new, and some that have been the last couple of videos just so I can use them up. They're all mixed with the Infinity Jo Sonja at 3:1. And all the colors I'm using, all the products, will be at the beginning of the videos in stills, so you can snapshot it if you want, but I will tell you each one as I lay them down. Do I have? Yes, I do. I have got a minute amount of phthalo blue left. And so I'm just gonna, oops, here, let me show you. That is the Jo Sonja phthalo blue. Just gonna put just a little bit. I don't even know if it'll reach across, but that's all right. And then the Golden Fluid Iridescent Bright Gold. It's one of my most favorite golds. There's that thickness. Okay. All right, this is Vallejo. They're fluid fluorescent pink. My colors might be a touch thin. I added a bit more of the Infinity base to thicken it up just a little bit. We will see what happens. This is gonna be a swipe, and I'm newer to swipe, so we're gonna it's gonna be kind of an experiment for me. The next one is a pigment. I don't have the container because I just have a sample. It's Comet. It's called Comet by this little piggy. It is iridescent red. Or, I'm sorry, interference red. I have iridescent on the brain, but it's interference. It's an interference red is what that Comet is. I just have just a little bit left, so I'm just going to put a little thin line. That. Okay, next one is Golden's Dioxazine Purple, and I actually mixed, I had two purples mixed up with the Infinity, one Joe Sonia and one the Golden Fluid. So they're both in here. I just threw them both together so I would have one purple. So it's a little bit thicker. Okay. And the Golden Fluid Teal. This one was a little bit thinner, so I added just the straight up Infinity base in there, just like a little blob, just to thicken it up slightly. And then finally, where is my bottle? Oh, here it is. The Utrecht Fluid Red Violet. This is Dick Blick's paint line. I have a minute amount left. I don't like to waste anything, so we're just gonna throw that on top. All right. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna use this to swipe. I'm just gonna put some cell activator on here. I'm gonna do it off camera because I don't have any room here. But I'm gonna be switching it up and using both white and black. I'm using up the cell activators from a few videos ago. I'll have the Acrylic Mars Black and the Acrylic Titanium White. I'll be using both of those. And Acrylic, if you remember, is a Blick brand. It's their economy line. You can get it both online and in store. So here I put some on, and we're just gonna roll with it and see what happens. All right, I think I'm gonna put black again and finish this side. All right. Woo. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm off the side of my basin here. I'm just wiping off my tool, and I've got cells going down the side of it. Looks pretty cool. All right, I'm going to turn this around, and I think what I want to do is white on this side. Let's roll with it. Got the white on this time, and we're going to develop. I don't know if I'm going fast enough, but we're going as fast as I can for these swipes. I'm going to put more cell activator on my swiper tool. And this is just one of those big putty knives I got on Amazon, but you can get them at Home Depot or any hardware store, really. Okay. Last swipe. All right. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Seeing if I get any cell action from blowing in there, but wow, look at that. Holy cow. This is probably the third swipe I've ever done. This is exciting. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I want to do my thing right in here a little. just to give it a little pizzazz, but I want to leave this alone. Maybe do something there. Something there. All right, I am going to bring this over to the spinner box and we're going to tilt and or spin it a little bit and see where it goes. I feel like I want to, I don't know which way I want to go with this. I've got plenty of paint on there. Actually, I think I am going to move it down just a little. Or do I want to go that way? No, I want to keep this. I'm going to move it down just a little and spin just a little. Oh, yeah. Wow. If only I could keep all of this. All right. This is harder than I thought because I want to keep it all. I'm going to move that down. I'm going to move some of the sides off. Get some of the paint off that way. Come on. Okay. That's good. There. I don't want to lose too much of those really cool cells on the corner there and all of this. Now I want to move it down this way. Take off some of the cells over here. And then I'll move it back. And that way it'll stretch out the top here. Hoo-wee! This is so cool. Let's move you down. Back. All right. I'll spin just a little bit more just to get some more of that off. Wow, this looks so cool. This is a challenge, trying to keep what you like, but also getting enough paint off. I guess that's a challenge with whatever painting you're using, but especially so with the swipes. All of these are just gorgeous. Get that off. Okay, I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to spin it one more. I'm going to bring it down just a little this way. Spin. Spinny spin. Just little spins. I don't want a lot coming off. Wow, this is so cool. Pardon my heat kicking on. I forgot to turn it off. I usually turn it off when I'm recording, but oops. I think we're almost there. We're almost there. Let me just give another little. Yeah. Wow, this is so cool. And it's just minimal movement now. I just need to touch up the corners a little bit. I can totally do that. Oh, wow. I can't wait to show you this up close so you can see what I'm seeing. And there's some nice bling action happening in here. Get cleaned up and I will bring you over for the flyover. All right, here is the flyover. That gold is coming through right there. Some of these cells right here, they look really 3D. I was trying to blow it out here, but it didn't want to work for me. But these, gosh, these cells, I love these right in here with the purple and it almost looks like they're glowing. There's a little inner glow to them. So awesome. And these guys over here with the blue. Got the shimmers in there. I can't wait to see how this dries. I think my swipe was successful. I think this was probably only the third or fourth swipe. I love that little cell right there. It's like it's peeking through. But yeah, I feel like I still need to practice swipes a bit more. I've only done a handful of them. I can count on one hand. So I'm really excited to see this dried. I will be back to show you the dried results once it is dry. So I will be back in a bit. And I'm back to show you the dried results of the piece you just saw me do. And I had to laugh because I wasn't, when I put the colors together, I just threw them all together and I mixed up a few more that I wanted to try. And I was so busy concentrating on a certain section of cells, I didn't even realize the colors were similar to the last video I did. So that was a big duh on my part. And also I had a delayed reaction when I was swiping the cells, you know, as they were forming. As I watched the video, I was like, oh, wow, look at how those are forming. I wasn't even paying it. I was so busy trying to clean off my tool and put more cell activator to do it fast, so you know I can get it all done, because I heard you have to do them a little bit faster. So it was a delayed reaction where all of a sudden I stopped and I looked and it was done and I was like, wow. So anyway, in case you needed to know that. But it dried just beautifully. Here's what it looks like. And there is a subtle shimmer to it. But I was concentrating on these lighter cells, which just really had me at hello. And then some of these with the pink in the center too. Bring it in. You could see that. It's just gorgeous. I love how 3D it looks right over here. So that was my attempt. One of my first on-camera swipe attempts, and I think it went well. Actually, if you can see, I don't know if you can see there's like the purple in the middle is kind of shimmering. It's pretty cool. But I think the attempt went pretty well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I really had a lot of fun with this. I think I'm going to try some more swipes with different, that was with the Infinity. Like I said, I've never really done swipes, so I might try with other of my PM bases as well. And I do have a new one from Lowe's that I'm currently testing, because I wouldn't be me without it. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.